Good morning. How are you? Hope you are fit and fine. In last video, I have shown the experimental demonstration of the magnetic effect of electric current. Now, what is the quantitative analysis of that one? Means, I have shown in the experiment, if the amount of current increases, the magnetic field increases. If the distance increases, the magnetic field decreases. And if the polarity is changed, so the direction of magnetic field is also reversed. So these are the observations of the magnetic effect of the electric current. These are the experimental observation of the magnetic effect of electric current. Now, one of the physicists, Biot-Savart, included all the possibilities of that observation in the particular law, which is known as the Biot-Savart law. According to this Biot-Savart law, this one is the conductor which carries current. So this conductor is divided into so many parts, infinite parts, and one of the part and its length is considered as dl, so that the magnetic field due to this element can be represented by dB, small magnetic field, that is dB. Obviously it is a vector quantity dB. So here, and we want to find out the magnetic field at this particular point due to this current element. And this one is separated by the distance r, and this angle is theta. So what is the observation of the Biot-Savart? Biot-Savart said that this magnetic field is directly proportional to the amount of current. This magnetic field is directly proportional to the 1 upon r, means as the distance increases, the magnetic field decreases. This dB is directly proportional to sine theta, and this dB is directly proportional to length of the current element dl. So including all this, we have dB is directly proportional to I dl sine theta divided by r square. Then this dB, this proportionality sign can be converted into equal sign by using constant, and that constant is mu 0 upon 4 pi I dl sine theta divided by r square. So this is called the, and here this is the magnetic field due to the small part. So the total magnetic field is equals to the integration of this dB is equals to integration of mu 0 upon 4 pi I dl sine theta by r square. So this is called Biot-Savart law. This is Biot-Savart law. In this Biot-Savart law, one question comes in your mind, कि why should we do the integration? Because this dB is the magnetic field due to this part only, and this current carrying conductor is made up of so many such parts. So we need to add, and that adding is the integration. That's why B is equals to integration of dB is equals to integration of mu 0 upon 4 pi ideal sine theta divided by r square. This is called Biot-Savart law. Now, as I told, this magnetic field is a vector quantity. So, what is the vector form of the Biot-Savart law? Vector form of Biot-Savart law. In this vector form of Biot-Savart law, so here dB vector is equals to mu 0 upon 4 pi ideal sine theta divided by r square. This is the magnitude. What is the direction? Direction is this. Direction is this. For that, unit vector. So, as you know that this dB is equals to mu 0 upon 4 pi ideal sine theta divided by r square, and this can be written as vector divided by its mod. Vector divided by its mod. So, here this mu 0 upon 4 pi I, now you can say this is vector, this is vector. So, vector A, vector B, sine theta, mod of A, mod of B, sine theta. What should I write here? dl cross r divided by r cube. So, this is dB vector form, and then B is equals to again the integration mu 0 upon 4 pi I dl cross r divided by r cube. Vector form of the Biot-Savart law. So here this is the vector form of the Biot-Savart law. So this is the vector form of Biot-Savart law. This is the scalar form of that. Now we have to, now let me explain what is the direction. So here direction, so as we know that dl cross r, A cross B means if this is vector A and this is vector B, so this is the direction of vector A cross B, means it is perpendicular to the plane in which vector A and vector B exist. Similarly, the direction of dl cross r means the direction of B is perpendicular to the plane df in which dl and r exist. So here this is the plane where dl and r exist. So for that we have the screw rule, how to find the direction. So here you have you seen the screw? Have you seen the screwdriver? Yes. Now we have to rotate the screw. So here we have to rotate the screw in the direction of dl to r. Now this is dl and this is r. Now the direction of rotation is dl to r. Now let me rotate the screw here. This screw is going to rotate. Is it in the direction of dl to r? Yes, it is in direction of. So where screw goes? Screw goes inside the blackboard, inside the plane. So here this is the direction of the magnetic field. If it is the direction of current is this one, in this case the direction of current is this one. So here dl to r. So dl to r means this one. So screw is going to rotate opposite to that. So screw comes out. As the screw comes out, means the direction is away from the blackboard perpendicular. So this is into the blackboard and that is the out to the blackboard. And this is called right hand screw rule. So this is with the help of right hand screw rule. We can find the direction of magnetic field. Any doubt, any question? Then you can ask to me in my personal WhatsApp number. Thank you. Have a nice day.